Business and freedom. How to find your life purpose. There comes a moment in life when we start asking deeper questions. We stop asking only, how can I make more money? And we begin asking, why am I doing all this? We stop chasing success only to impress others, and we begin searching for something more meaningful: freedom, purpose, peace, and impact. Because business is not only about selling products, opening stores, making money, or growing a company. Business can become one of the most powerful vehicles to discover who you are, what you are capable of, and what kind of life you really want to build. But first, we need to understand something very important. Money alone does not give you freedom. Many people make money, but they do not have time. They have customers, but they do not have a peace. They have a business, but the business owns them. They wake up tired, stressed, worried about employees, sales, debts, rent, suppliers, tax, and problems that never seem to end. That is not freedom. True freedom is not just having money in the bank. True freedom is having the ability to decide how you use your time, how you use your energy, and how you serve other people without losing yourself in the process. A business should not become a prison. A business should become a bridge between your talents and the people who need them, a bridge between your past and your future, a bridge between your dreams and the life you want for your family. But to build that kind of business, you need more than motivation, you need purpose. Purpose is not something magical that appears one day while you are doing nothing. Purpose is discovered through action, through pain, through mistakes, through service, and through the decision to grow. Many people believe that they need to find their purpose before they start, but sometimes it works the other way around. You start, you try, you fail, you learn, you help people, and little by little your purpose becomes clear. Your purpose is usually hiding inside your story. Think about your hardest moments. Think about the problems you had to overcome. Think about the lessons life forced you to learn. Many times the pain you survived becomes the message you are meant to share. Maybe you struggled with money and now your purpose is to teach financial order. Maybe you felt trapped in your business and now your purpose is to help other entrepreneurs build systems. Maybe you started with fear, confusion, and insecurity, and now your purpose is to guide the others so they do not feel alone. Your purpose is not only about what you love, it is also about what you have learned, what you have overcome, and what you can teach. That is why business and purpose are deeply connected. A business without purpose becomes only a way to survive, but a business with purpose becomes a mission. When you have purpose, you do not wake up only to sell, you wake up to serve. You do not see customers only as numbers, you see them as people with problems, dreams, fears, and needs. You do not build a team only to make them work, you build a team to grow with you. Purpose gives meaning to the effort because let's be honest, business is hard. There will be days when you feel tired. There will be days when sales are low. There will be moments when you doubt yourself. There will be people who criticize you. There will be mistakes, losses, pressure. and uncertainty. If your only reason is money, you make it when things get difficult. But if your reason is bigger, you will continue. When your purpose is clear, discipline becomes easier. Sacrifice as meaning, learning becomes necessary, problems become training. Purpose gives you emotional strength. But purpose alone is not enough. You also need structure. Many entrepreneurs have a beautiful dream, but they live in chaos. They want freedom, but they do not have system. They want growth, but they do not measure anything. They want more sales, but they do not understand their numbers. They want a better them, but they do not train their people. Freedom is not built by emotion alone. Freedom is built with order. If you want your business to give you freedom, you must stop thinking only like a technician and start thinking like an entrepreneur. A technician asks, what do I have to do today? An entrepreneur asks, what system do I need to build so this can work without depending only on me? That question changes everything. Because if your business depends completely on you, you do not own a business. You want a job and probably a very stressful job. Freedom begins when you start creating systems. System for sales, system for marketing, system for customer service, system for delivery, system for finance, system for training, and system for leadership. Systems are not cold. Systems are not only for big companies. Systems are what allow your business to grow without destroying your personal life. A system is simple, a clear way of doing things. How do we attract customers? How do we answer messages? How do we follow up? How do we sell? How do we deliver the product or service? How do we measure results? How do we train new people? How do we solve problems? When these answers are clear, the business becomes lighter.